Hello guys, how are you doing? So, welcome back to my reactions, and as you can see I'm going to be watching the second movie of Kara Kyoukai, or The Garden of Sinners in English. So the first movie really impressed me a lot. I didn't knew what to expect from it. I had like no idea about what the story would be about, or like the type of anime or movie it would be. But yeah, it was a big surprise. I was not expecting such like a dark story, but it was also an interesting one, and I really enjoyed watching all of that. So, from what I understood, this was basically the story of this girl who basically had this illness and was in that hospital. And apparently she couldn't leave that place, and she was like tired of it and tired of watching the same view of the world like outside of that window, and she just wanted to have like a different perspective of that world. So like somehow her consciousness like went like away from her body or something like that, and she was like up in the air like flying, and she was like a spirit basically. And apparently all of the girls who were like suiciding, it was basically because of her, because she wanted to have people like near her and feeling like she had friends and people like together with her. So it didn't really go exactly as she wanted, because she like wanted people who were like friendly and like people to interact with, but in the end they couldn't do that because those were like spirits of people who already died. So they couldn't like interact with her. They were just like standing there, and that was about it. So yeah, it was quite a sad story about her, and she was the last one suiciding basically. She was the eighth one. um, and that was basically a case that was solved by Shiki and Touko. So those two were apparently like investigating all of this. They look like some sort of detectives. I don't know exactly what's their role, but it really looked like they were doing that role of a detective and just like solving this situation, or like this case of the suicides. But yeah, it was also interesting to see how Shiki has this arm like a doll, but it's like a really complex one. It's not just like a some like really basic artificial arm. It actually has muscles and all of that. It's like a real arm, but artificially made. So it was quite sick to see that, and apparently Toko is really like good at making those and like repairing them and all of that. So yeah. Anyway, it was like a bit confusing to understand all of the story. Like at least at the start, it was a bit just a bit confusing to put like to connect all the dots and fully understand everything that was going on. But by the end, I got like a better grasp of like all of this. So hopefully I'll understand this one better. I've heard that these are like some really like not like complex animes to understand, but it takes like some time to get used to it and to fully understand everything. So beforehand, I'm sorry if I don't understand everything at first, but I will do my best to pay attention to everything. And of course, even if I'm watching this now, it doesn't mean that I won't watch it again. So it will probably happen if I'm really like invested into these movies. And yeah, I really hope I can enjoy this second movie and the ones after. If I have like when I have like the time to watch them. But yeah, I hope you guys are also ready for my reaction, and let's just start the episode or the movie. We also learned that this one is going to happen 3 years before the last one, so we're going to see a bit of like how Shiki became Shiki, something like that. So it's gonna be interesting. Also said that she's like alone most of the time apparently, and she's like used to it. There was also that situation with the other guy that I didn't fully understand. That his soul was basically taken by that girl as well because he got too close to the building or something like that. And after they defeated her, he was like back. There is. I think we see this road in the Fate series as well. I'm pretty sure I've seen these scenes in Fate. I mean, it's probably about the same universe, so it's ufotable again. So that's Shiki. It's like she's so empty. She smiled at least. The title of this movie was also Murder Speculation, so and part A. There's probably going to be a part B. I wonder about what it is. This music though, I'm loving it. Like she's always alone. Doesn't remember him. Hmm. Yeah, 3 years before the last movie. Hmm. Is she going outside? Hmm. I feel like the soundtrack of these movies are really good so far. Also the animation. Oh, Just like that. He didn't see her. Holy. Holy shit. Oh, it's her. What's she doing? Um. Alright, that's a bit messed up. Does she turn into a different person during the night or something? Man, that was creepy. Was she the one driving the truck as well, or it just happened to be there? Oh shit. She's really mysterious. Oh, it's the red one. You will offer her eventually. The red one. Oh, it's happening now actually. It's that one. Damn. Out of nowhere. Another one about to die. Yep. Holy damn. There's a lot of killing in these movies. It's Touko. Probably not. It's a guy. I mean, if he doesn't get treatment, sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, also that. I mean, there's a lot of factors. Oh shit. Still trying to figure out if it was her or not. But she seemed kinda... Hmm. Yeah, that too. Damn. They can't even handle it. Must be so disgusting to say that. Force. Look at that. Holy. Oh, that's a symbol. It's like yin and yang symbol. Hmm. He's there. Wait, he knows about her? And she's the one doing it? Damn. Who's this guy? How does he know? Oh, there he is. And this guy doesn't even know who he's dealing with. But he might be the one to save her. Just umming. Like she gets more calm around him or something. I mean, um, his noise. Damn. Hmm. I really want to know why this is happening. Like, why is she doing this? Hmm. Was she also the one who killed the one below the bridge? Yeah, in that place, basically. Damn. Holy shit. That's probably the guy. I still wonder if she's actually the one doing it or not. Are those real? Are they really practicing with real swords? Damn. Just a wrong move and you're dead. At least I think they're practicing. Hmm. That was her father. Hmm. Hmm. He's from a big family, apparently. Damn. Another Shiki inside me. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like she becomes a different one during the night, maybe. Are spending a lot of time together, starting some rumors. Like she doesn't want to be. She's not like happy with her family title. Not sure though. Really. Oh, it's a letter from her. It's Christmas. Wait, she sounds totally different. It's more because of your attitude. Yeah, talking way more than before. Hmm, let's see what happens. Man, she looks like she's having fun. Hmm, I got one of those. I got both. Dual personality, yeah. Yeah, the same body, two different personalities. Destructive impulse. He's paying for it. This was really not expected, seeing this different side of her. Damn. Yeah, the one we saw. Oh, what now? Damn. It's probably Shiki doing this, but apparently there's two personalities, and one of them is doing this. He. Hmm. Oh. He's afraid he might be the next one. Oh. Oh. She doesn't want people around her. Maybe because of her different personality. Hmm. Damn. The one doing these things. Damn. Damn. That's not good for him. Damn. That was basically a warning. His whole situation is so like unexpected. He's still trying. Not giving up on you. Yeah. You'll die if you. Yep. She's saying that, but I feel like deep inside she wants someone to save her from all of this. I don't know. But he's definitely in danger if he keeps up with this. Also wonder how she lost her arm. Other one. Hmm. He knows who's doing it, so yeah. Oh, the injury she had in the arm. Exactly. Yep. Oh. They're actually going to find out about her. Or maybe she's not even in the database, who knows? She knows who it is. Probably out there already trying to kill someone else. Damn. Hmm. Yep. Hmm. Is he going to find? Oh, where is that blood coming from? Did she kill her family? Holy shit. And that's her. Who's that though? The one she killed? Someone from the family? Holy damn. Damn. What's she going to do? I mean, we know he doesn't die, but oh. I mean, this image looks almost real. Hmm. She's trying to defend her. Not trying to defend her, but she doesn't. He doesn't want to tell people that it's her. Kind of like defending her in the end, but yeah. Must be so like hard for him to deal with all of this. He was so close to dying as well. I mean, he appears 3 years later, so at least for now he won't die. Kind of wonder how he's going like to help her. Damn. And who did she kill as well? Oh no, it's him. Exactly, it's him. Oh my god, he's really like playing with fire, but he's not giving up on her. Yep, that's him. It's like waiting for her. Also, in the first movie, she's not living here anymore, so something will happen definitely. I wonder what. She will also eventually lose an arm. I don't know if they will show here, but yeah, really curious to see how all of this happens. Yeah, probably still there. Yep, still there. It takes a lot of patience and willpower to do this for her. Damn. They didn't even speak to each other. There's like a lot of tension between them now. It's about him staying there during the night. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of true, but you can't deny the facts. You went there every day. Damn, it's a lot of determination. I wonder if you will be able to like stop this other side of Shiki. I also had the idea that it was him who gave that jacket to her, but it seems like she was the one who bought it. Who bought it. His music. His soundtrack is so beautiful. The deep inside, she's feeling something. I'm sure of it. Hmm. Like he doesn't want to accept that other side of her. Damn. It's a confession right there. It's like he really wants to save her. So he really like loves her. She's not like a friend to him anymore, but the one he loves. I mean, after doing all of this, oh, there she is. She's all in red also. Oh no, that's probably the different personality, like the murderer one. Damn. Whoa! She just cut him! Yeah, you're seeing that side she warned of. She warned you about this. Is she still following him? Oh, she is. Um. Is the other her stopping it? She's crying. Yeah, it's the other. She's like trying to stop herself. Or like the other her. It's like a really messed up situation. What's gonna happen though? Love you. Oh, damn. Oh, you're back to 98. So what happened after that? How did he meet this girl as well, Touko? How did she appear? Did she cut her own arm? Yeah, he wants to. Yep. How did she end up in the hospital though? Yeah, in that road. Is the end. Yep. That was the end of the movie. We didn't get to see exactly what happened after that moment. Suddenly we went back to 1998 and I don't know exactly why she's in the hospital. So I don't know if this next part is going to be the part B since this is part A apparently. But man, this movie was really good. I mean, I enjoyed the first one a lot, but it was a bit complicated and hard to understand at the start. But by the end, I really loved it after understanding most of what was happening. But this one, I felt invested from the beginning. I was like really curious about Shiki and this double personality that she has, and it's like a bit confusing at some point, like to fully like understand everything. But yeah, his music though, I really like this. Really like the soundtracks of these movies. They're really calm and beautiful. It's kind of enjoying a bit of the music. I might just like listen to the full soundtrack later. It's really good. But yeah, these first two movies impressed me a lot. Even though it's something that I'm not really like used to watching, I never watched this kind of like gore stuff. But I feel like the story is actually really good, so completely fine by watching this. It's Calafina as well. She's the one who makes the Wednesday night songs as well, right? I mean, she makes a lot of songs, but I believe she's the one who made one of my favorite ones. And it was actually from Fate Zero, the second opening of Fate Zero. Really love. It reminds me a lot of that song from Fate Zero. Also expecting some extra scene after this. Maybe like the preview for the next one. It's a really good song, this ending one. Damn. This was the one we watched. I wonder what's the next one about. Also, I'm pretty positive this was Kyrie's voice actor talking. Or at least the voice seemed really, really similar. July, it's a bit after. A bit after, like the months after. Ryogi Blood versus Asakami Blood? Oh, damn! Damn! Remaining Sense of Pain. That's the next movie. So I'm pretty positive there's a part B, and I'm wondering if this part B is going to talk a bit about what happened after that scene when Shiki was about to kill this guy, and like there's plenty of things that we don't know yet. For example, we don't know what happened after that. I don't know how she ended up in the hospital. I don't know how she lost the arm, and I don't know how she got the mystic eyes. So I'm kind of expecting that to be explained in the part B. I don't know when that will happen, but it's going to be nice to discover all of that. But yeah, it was really interesting uh, to see this whole movie and to discover this, like how Shiki really is, and that she has these like two personalities inside of her. One that only knows murder and has like this psycho personality, and who's also like doing everything so no one gets like close to her. So it's a like really complicated. This is going to take a while to fully understand everything, but it's even harder to try to explain it. It's basically what I mean. I mean, I feel like I understand most of what happened, but it's really hard to put it like into words. It's something that this like movie makes you feel, and it's not easy to exactly put everything into words right away. So yeah, just like the other movie, I'm probably going to rewatch this one, or at least certain parts, to understand it a bit better. Especially in those parts where they are like talking a lot about what's happening, and it's going to be good to rewatch that to like understand it better. But yeah, it was a really nice movie. And Shiki apparently has his murder side, and she was the one like causing all of those deaths around the city. And that was like really disturbing, like the way she did it, like just like toying with the body parts and all of that. It was really like messed up. But yeah, I don't know if eventually that side of her will like get destroyed, or like I don't know, something will happen, and if somehow she will be like free and like the Shiki that that the other guy loves. So I don't know if that will ever happen. But in the next movie, we are apparently going to like to meet another character, and I don't exactly know who she is or anything of that, but there's probably going to be some issues between that girl and Chiki. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that goes in the next one. But yeah, this one was really good. One of the things I love the most about these movies right now, of course, the story, but the music is also really amazing, and I feel like the soundtrack is really beautiful. And yeah, anyway, I'm expecting the other movies to be just as good as this one. And the only thing I hope is that by the end I understand everything. And right now it feels like it's a really good story and with a lot of potential. So yeah, really excited to be seeing more of these movies. So I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. And if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next movie. So see ya.